Hello. I want to say good morning, but it might not be morning where you are, so I'll just skip that part. But what I wanted to do was just give a quick update because me and Keith did a lot of framework yesterday. And I want to give a quick update. Probably won't edit this video. It might just be like a live thing. But we did all of these things here and I have them written just so I can remember. Because like I said, I might not edit this video. I might just upload it straight. So let's just get right into it because I gotta go. Uh, so the first thing we did was the steer stops, right? Because this right here, it was scraped the headlight, the headlight bucket. So we had to cut it back a little bit, and it clears it just right now. So I put the Motodemic steer stops, the one that bolt on to the lower triple. I put those on, and it clears and it'll stop before the forks hit the tank. Now, next thing was we shaved off the fairing mounts, the cooling cap mount, and the zip tie mounts. So that's all of this stuff. As you can see the grind marks. So everything is smooth now. The fairing mounts went here. The coolant filler cap mount went here. It was like two bolts that stuck out. The reason why I cut them off is because when I buy it, the aftermarket radiator that I'm gonna buy, it actually has the filler cap on the radiator. So it's not gonna have the hose that runs to the radiator. It's gonna be like a cap that's just gonna be fixed on the radiator, which is much easier than taking the tank off to, do the coolant or whatever. And then this is where some zip tie mounts went. There's one right here too. You see the grind marks. Uh, then we have the tank mounts, the front ones. Well, what I had to do was I had to move them back. So they were mounted. You kind of see where they were mounted up there. So we moved them back because what happens is it was too far forward, and the offset for the triple tree was making the forks slap into the front of the tank, which obviously isn't good. So we moved them back. We kept it on the same the same horizontal plane, so the tank fits in, and there's not any weirdness going on there. But it just had to move back a little bit. And the good thing about it is that the forks hit the stop before they hit anything. Cooling cap mount, tank mount, zip tie mount. Right, and then we also bent the subframe like I said we were gonna do. You kind of see it still has like the remnants of that heat. It's kind of discolored, but once I get this powder coated, you won't see any of that. So what we did was we made them kind of taper inward because before they were parallel, which they shouldn't be. And I actually have the old seat, so I can show you how much we moved it. Hopefully you can see that. But that's where it used to be on both sides. Because this was actually flush with the outside of these subframe arms. But you can see how much we moved it in, which was no easy task, but we got it done. Then, because for whatever reason this kit doesn't come with like tank mounts, we had to take the old rear tank mounts from these arms right here where they used to mount, and we through bolted the subframe instead of fiddling around with aluminum and welding it to this. We just bolted it up, and the frame the tank actually fits pretty nicely. So let me just show you that. I gotta put the phone down though. There we go. So this gasket goes under the tank, but everything mounts up and it doesn't move laterally. It's fixed into place, which was kind of annoying when I was riding a bike without the rear tank mounts, because what it did was it would like rock and then it would like mess with the steering. So uh in the middle of a ride I would lose like the steering play that I needed, because the tank would move forward and the forks would hit it. There's also some seat mounts up here. So I'm going to use these to mount the seat. And then for the back mounts, I'm going to use one of these holes. Maybe put like a thread through it. Something. Or like maybe like a... I don't know yet, but I'll figure that out. But at least this allows me to mount the tank. Tank is rigid, not going anywhere. And I can take it off pretty easily too. So that's nice. Yeah. The wheels at the powder coater, I'll probably get them back on the coming Friday, next Friday. And then once I get those, then I'll send in the frame and some engine covers that I have coming my way. So yeah, enjoy your Friday.